Hi, John Jesse with the Health Continuum here with blog number 2. Slow change is lasting change. I had a great time recently when our 15-year-old grandson Jameson came for a visit. It was a visit with a purpose. He wanted to learn how to get bigger and stronger for the upcoming lacrosse season and trusted his grandpa to teach him how to do it. Life doesn't get any better than spending time with someone you love and teaching them about one of your life's great passions, and then helping them along the road to greater health and fitness, helping them make positive movement on the health continuum. But at the end of the week, I realized he taught me more than I had taught him. I repeatedly explained to Jameson that lasting change is incremental. It takes time. I told him daily focused and intense consistent effort over time is what will make you stronger and faster. But it takes time. You need to be patient and trust the process. And one of the great things is that the patience and ability to work hard that you develop through your workouts is transferable to other areas in your life, like school and relationships. The exciting part was that by the end of the week, I think he got it. Then it hit me. I had spent the last 6 months forgetting this basic lesson of fitness and life that I was trying to teach him and had preached about for over 40 years. You see, in November, my wife and I returned from 18 months in Canada, where we were full-time volunteers for our church working with 18 to 35-year-old single adults. It was a fabulous experience. I had left the full-time workforce in order to serve, with the intention of publishing my book and beginning my podcasting and blogging career immediately upon our return. Well, life had other plans. And a few days after we got home, we were hit in our car by a young man who ran a red light on his way to high school. After the accident, I was unable to do much of anything except sleep and eat, and I am really good at eating. I went for the longest period of my adult life without working out. I rapidly moved in a significant negative direction on the health continuum and into a state of depression. Fortunately, I found a great medical team which helped me along my physical recovery. It took about 6 months with lots of physical therapy. My brain has been a bit slower to recover, but it is getting closer each week. Unfortunately, the weight I gained during my inactivity and bad eating stayed on. Now, I do want to note that I could have easily been killed or injured far more seriously. And so please know I am most grateful that didn't happen and consider myself very fortunate that it did not. I was fairly patient with my physical progress, although my amazing physical therapist may slightly disagree. I had rehabbed various injuries over the years, and I trusted the process. It was a different situation with the extra body fat I found myself lugging around. After all, I was about to become a health and fitness podcaster. You don't go to a dentist with bad teeth, and you aren't going to listen to a health and fitness podcaster who doesn't look fit. I wanted it gone immediately and convinced myself I could just make a radical eating adjustment for a few weeks and get the problem solved. Well, of course it didn't work. Just read my book. I stayed in this mode for longer than I want to admit. My week with my grandson helped me clearly see my folly and come to my senses. I was finally able to turn things around, and I am now making sustainable, incremental progress. Now, I could blame my poor thinking on my concussion and hampered brain, but I think it is more an example of what happens to most of us. We want instant results. We want to be fixed now. There has to be a way. The problem is, there is not a way. There is no instant solution. It takes time. Now, I still find myself being impatient and wanting it to be here tomorrow. But I am committed to trust the process of eating healthy and encourage you to do the same. If you need some motivation, just spend some time teaching a 15-year-old, because the best way to help yourself is to help someone else. Let me know if you have successfully dealt with the challenge of being patient and trusting the process. I would love to hear about your experience. And as always, I need to ask you, what are you able and willing to do today to improve your health? One strand, one change today. Please don't forget to subscribe and have a happy and healthy day. John Jesse with the Health Continuum.